about this opportunity, right? So please help me welcome that great man, the great gentleman who has created many success stories in Indus Viva. Okay, so with your big round of applause and with your reaction button, let me, welcome the great man, Mr. Prem Kumar, the Black Diamond Ambassador of Indus Viva, on the screen with your big round of applause. Prem sir, welcome, and screen is yours.
Very good morning, Pravinji. You can hear my voice?
Yes, absolutely fine.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Pravinji, for the warm welcome and a very warm welcome to each and everyone who's joined this morning in this call. So this is Prem Kumar. I'm from Bangalore, India, and today we are having this session for about 1 hour. So I request each one of you to pay attention to what's discussed because this is very important in current times. If you are very serious about your future, definitely this session is going to help you. And if you're very serious about others' future, whom you are connected to, your community, your family, etc., definitely this is going to be even more important because this is all about people, those who want to help other people, right? So pay attention and just let's slide into today's presentation. Pravinji, can you see the PPT?
Yes, just open, yeah.
Yes, okay, Viva Orientation Program, that's what we call for the esteemed participants from the United States of America. And let's jump in. And the first question here is, have you ever thought what would be the future of yours and your friends? Because I just mentioned, this is all about people who want to help people. So there is a lot of issues and the challenges we are facing as one world today. During the COVID times, some places are on lockdown and constantly people are being asked to stay home, right? And the job losses is one thing which we all need to address at this current situation. And if you look at the latest report from the International Labour Organization, you can see that the Economic Times is informed us on August 18th that 41 lakh youth lose job in India due to COVID-19 pandemic. That's just India, and at large the world also. If you can click on the world, you can see what's happening around the world also due to the COVID situation here. And let's jump into the slides and continue the discussion on the job losses. So there are lots of people who've been affected due to this. 47 million people lose their jobs permanently and 20 million working in jobs that are at high risk of layoff, and the unemployment rate might hit an all-time high of 32%. And nobody would expect to have a salary hike in these challenging times. At the same time, the living expenditure for each one of us continues to shoot up. Okay, so today's economic condition of most of us is the result of the actions we have taken or we have failed to take in the past, and the future would depend completely, definitely on the decisions and the actions what we take today. And the good news here is during the pandemic, even the times of recession in the past, the history reveals that many global giants like General Electric, Microsoft, HP, Hyatt, Federal Express, Google, etc., were founded during the recession and the Great Depression in the past. And today, if you can start your home-based business during the lockdown, would you consider it? And definitely, I take a yes for that question. It can be done on a part-time or a full-time basis. And let me introduce to you this amazing concept of Ayurveda, which is considered to be mother of all healings, one of the most ancient form of medicine. And this is actually the need of the hour, because need of the hour is basically immunity and preventive health supplements made as per the advanced Ayurvedic principles. And what is advanced Ayurveda? It simply means that the ancient wisdom of Ayurveda combined with the modern science for the efficacy and the claims validated on the basis of modern science, and the products based on these process is to be called as advanced Ayurveda. And let me tell you, you can start your own community commerce business with Indus Viva by being at the comfort and convenience. Rather than these two, I would use the word secure yourself by being at home, by just connecting to the virtual office at the website of the company. All it takes is your basic personal details, social security number, and your bank credentials, and that's as simple as it sounds. And let's go further and explore what this company has to offer. Indus Viva Health Sciences Private Limited, that's the company's own tower, called as the Viva Tower, which is our own edifice. And the US operations, kickstarted from Williams Tower, Houston, Texas. And we've got about 150% annual growth rate. And the company's manufacturing unit is GMP certified, and the laboratory is approved by Department of Scientific and Industrial Research, Government of India. And the medicinal plants are being cultivated in thousands of acres. And the products of Indus Viva, basically the first product we rolled out for the United States is called the iVed, which is our first very flagship product for the US market. And the shipment of the products, the research and development of the products are in technical collaboration with Bioactives Japan Corporation, which is our parent company, based on the Japanese standard. And product is scientifically validated, and the reports are available at the Viva's website, indusviva.us, right? And now talking about the very first product, iVed, which is an immunity booster formulated as per the Ayurvedic principles, which is validated by modern science and technology. Let me take you through a simple video which talks about the product, which is very much explained by Dr. Balu, who is a qualified person to speak about the science behind the products. Pravinji, can you see the video?
Yes, sir. It's coming.
Thank you very much. Let's listen to Dr. Balu for a few minutes.
One answer to your million queries on health. Isn't that what we are all looking forward to? Where we feel safe and doubtless while we consume something that is said to have positive effect on the holistic wellness. iVed is a unique formulation in the wellness paradigm of Indus Viva. I call this unique because this is a formulation which is propelled by traditional Ayurvedic principles validated by modern science and technology. It is 100% natural formulation based on advanced Ayurveda. The human body has inbuilt immune system which works day and night, protecting it from disease. But the present day lifestyle has made it difficult for the human body to cope up with the stress, and this is leading to variety of diseases. A good immune system protects you against deadly diseases and can support your brain health, gut health, heart health, and liver health also. 19th century was all about infectious diseases, but as we progress along 21st century, it is a life-threatening diseases like cancer, heart diseases, obesity and diabetes which are more prevalent in this world. Sedentary lifestyle otherwise leads to degenerative and dreadful diseases. Ayurveda is a traditional Indian system of medicine which is derived from two Sanskrit words, Ayur and Veda, which literally means science of life. Ayurveda follows the principle of Swasthasya Swasthya Rakshanam, Aturasya Vikara Prashamanam in Sanskrit, which means to protect the health in a healthy person and to prevent the forthcoming disease. The classical text of Ayurveda, namely Charaka Samhita, Sushruta Samhita and Ashtanga Hridayam, dating back to 5,000 years, have an armamentarium of medicinal plants and botanicals known for their preventive health as well as managing the debilitating diseases. iVed contains 50 herbal ingredients which are evidence-based and time-tested Ayurvedic formulations, as well as antioxidant fruits which have preventive attributes towards degenerative ailments. Interestingly, iVed is also formulated based on the law of similarities which has been mentioned in the ancient textbooks of Ayurveda. iVed contains 4 traditional composite Ayurvedic formulations, namely Saraswata Churnam, the major ingredient being Centella asiatica, which supports the brain health; Parthadhyarishtam, the major ingredient being Terminalia arjuna, the leaf of which resembles your heart and thus it supports heart health; Bilvadileham, with the major ingredient being Bilva, which is botanically identified as Agel marmelos, and it supports your gut health. Panchanimba churnam, the major ingredient being neem, botanically identified as Azadirachta indica, which protects your liver health. There are numerous studies on Ayurveda in the laboratory which have given promising results regarding its benefits. Ayurveda improves your immunity. Ayurveda can be safely consumed by people of all age groups and gender, from pediatric to geriatric population. It is suggested to consume 30 ml of Ayurveda twice daily, half an hour before your food, for beneficial results. Ayurveda can be consumed safely for longer duration without worrying about adverse effects. Consume Ayurveda and rejuvenate yourself in an Ayurvedic way.
Well, that was Dr. Balu. Thank you, Dr. Balu, for explaining this, Ayurveda product in a very, very simple way, which a common man can very much relate to. And dear friends, now let's get into the presentation. Pravinji, can you see the PPT once again? Please help me to understand that.
Yes, sir. Yes, it's come.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So friends, that's Ayurveda for each one of you. We just traveled 5,000 years and we just came back by understanding the ancient wisdom from the ancient texts of Ayurveda. Now let's explore further and see what this further is connected with. And here is a disclaimer by the company saying that this is purely a wellness-based dietary supplement, and it's not intended to prevent, diagnose, treat, or cure any disease. That's what we want to tell at this moment, because that's a disclaimer. And let's also make sure the same is communicated to everybody. And then talking about the product availability for the US market. Home delivery across the United States is up and running, and the shipment charges and the transactional charges are waived off. That's a good news for the US consumers. And about the opportunity, we just have 3 steps we recommend for anybody and everybody who wants to connect with this opportunity and take this forward. Basically the first step would be to recommend. The first thing what I would suggest here is, or what the company suggests, is use our products and get convinced with its quality and efficacy, or I would say drink it, feel it, share it. That's what the company says, the first step. And the second step would be recommend this product, and in a moment I'm going to discuss about the business opportunity. Recommend the product or the business or both to 2 of your friends through a video call, the same way how you have been invited to this presentation. And eventually you will end up building a distribution network through those 2 organizations. And let's understand how the compensation at Indus Viva is presented here in front of you. Let's understand how this works and explore further. It's a phenomenal compensation plan, starting from the retail profit, moving up all the way to the surprise reward programs. 10 amazing ways of earning at Indus Viva. So let's begin with the very first one, which is called as the retail profit. Each bottle of Ayurveda is 946 ml. That's the quantity, and you pick up 4 bottles for yourself. That's $250, which is the DP, which stands for distributor price, because anybody and everybody who picks up the product at Indus Viva is given a free opportunity, free enterprising opportunity, wherein you can also become a part of the distribution network of Indus Viva. And when you retail this product, you are eligible to earn $50 as retail profit, because the suggested retail price is $300, and each bottle of Ayurveda carries 25 point value. Just remember that 4 units of Ayurveda carries 100-point value. This will help us to further understand the compensation plan in a very, very simple manner. And that's the retail profit. And someone who is very good in recommending the product and retailing more can explore the second way of earning at IndusViva, which is known as top retailer bonus, wherein the first prize, the topper of the country, bags $1,000, and the second prize is $500. Anybody who's in a particular month, this is a monthly bonus which the company pays out, and the second prize is $500, and the third prize is the consolation prize, wherein you will be able to earn free product. That's for a minimum of $300 worth of product free for anybody who's done a minimum retailing of 1,000 PV, and $150 for 600 PV, and $75 for someone who's completed 300 PV of personal retailing. That's about the top retailer bonus feature at IndusViva's compensation plan. Exploring further, the company also allows you to develop a distribution network. Let's assume you have sponsored Mr. A and B, and they have picked up 200 PV worth product for themselves. You would be paid $20 each as the business opening bonus, because this is where you open your organization on dual team bonus basis. You have one organization on the right and one organization on the left, and at this juncture you have also qualified unknowingly for the rank called as star. And at IndusViva, if you can complete your star rank, sponsoring one on your right and one on your left, within a period of 7 days, you will be paid an additional $20 as a token of appreciation for being so quick in making that. And further, if you can help your good friend or a relative with whom you have sponsored on both the sides to also complete their star rank, eventually you will also be paid $40 extra, and that's the star reward 2, and totally you would be able to earn a star reward bonus, star reward 1 and star reward 2 at this juncture as $60. Okay, exploring further, you have successfully established dual organizations, that is one on your right and one on your left, and eventually as people continue to use the product and enjoy the benefits and the goodness of Ayurveda, the volumes would be generated on both your organization, and the accounts are settled on a weekly basis, Friday midnight being the weekly cutoff day, and the coming week your payout is paid in the very beginning of the week. Let's say you have 600 GV. GV stands for group volume. When you have 600 GV on your left and 600 GV on your right, you are eligible to earn a dual team bonus of $120. That means that you are eligible to earn $20 per 100 PV on left and right organizations. And eventually when it is 1000 GV on your left and right, you are eligible to earn $200 in that particular week under dual team bonus. And further, as you continue to utilize the resources of the company, your sponsor, you will be able to further earn beyond that, that is $400 per week. And then moving further, as you continue to build your organization, you might also come across few questions, especially at this juncture. Lots of people have a lot of questions, and I would encourage each one of you to please make a note of all the questions which is popping up in your mind. We will be addressing that after this session in a personal tri-party call with a person who has invited you to have a look at this presentation. At this, as I explained to you in the previous slide, the volume continues to grow. There is a question which pops up in most of the people's minds. They say, Mr. Prem, it's fine that left and right organization continues to progress in the arithmetic progression? What about the volume which is not balanced? And here, I would like to take this example to clarify that question. Let's say you have 2000 GV on your left and 2200 GV on your right in a particular week, and there is an excess of 200 GV. So what the system does is it picks up the lesser side, that is 2000 GV, and takes 2000 GV from the greater side and pays you accordingly, and the excess volume of 200 GV is carried forward to the next week and gets added up in the volume which is generated in that particular week. Let's assume you have 2000 GV on the left, on the right, and you have also 2500 GV on the other side, and there the organization, the software picks up 2200 on both the sides, and you are paid $440, and the excess volume gets carried to the next week. And similarly, you can see that it's added up with the 3000 GV of the previous week, and let's assume you have 4000 GV on the right, you are paid $660, and now the carry forward going to the right side. So the depending upon your rank, the imbalanced group volume will be carried forward to the next consecutive week. And dual team bonus also has a very high potential of kickstarting your entrepreneurial journey. Let's assume you have 4000 GV on left and right. You are eligible to earn $800 as per the previous calculation. And if it is 10,000 GV on both the sides, you are qualified to earn $2,000 in a week. And the ultimate capping or the max payout here would be $5,000 per week under dual team bonus, because 25,000 GV on your left and 25,000 GV on your right is what the max payout the company would be able to calculate. Because I have seen this happen day in, day out, because the volumes, whatever is generated, beyond that would not be paid, because that's the capping limit of the company. So which means that you have weekly earning potential of $5,000 under dual team bonus. But let me tell you, this is not the end. Rather, this is just the beginning, and you would be able to earn further, exploring the other ways of earning at Indus Viva. And let me also explain you the wonderful feature of personal turnover, which enables you to continue to earn even without the expansion of your network going further. What that means is that the advantage of imperative monthly personal turnover, which means that you need to maintain a monthly turnover of 100 PV in order to stay active in the business. That's when you continue to earn at Indus Viva, without any interruption, week after week, month after month, and year after year. So all that you need to do is make sure that your ID is active once in 4 months. We follow the lunar calendar, wherein you will be requested to stay active once in 4 weeks. That is, every 5th week, you need to make sure you are placing an order for minimum of 4 bottles of Ayurveda. And let's assume going forward, you have an organization of 250 distributors on your left and right, and when they are able to do a personal turnover of 100 PV business, you will continue to earn a weekly dual team bonus of $5,000. That's the beauty here. And during the pandemic times here, we have seen this happen with many people. Even without the expansion of the network, this is happening. And what would happen if people continue to earn this way? Eventually, they would reach a level where they would also cross the rank called executive diamond, wherein their total earning has crossed beyond $200,000. And so far, about 50 plus people across the globe have earned this, and they have further continued to explore this opportunity and have secured a wonderful future for themselves and their families and their friends. And now moving forward, my dear friends, before I wind up today's session, I would take the quote of Tony Robbins, that is, in the moments of decision, the destiny is shaped. And all those who have joined for the first time in today's call, I would go ahead and request each one of you to continue to explore the possibilities in this opportunity and help yourselves and your family and the friends and your community at large to get the benefit of the goodness of this product. We will be able to help maximum people to make sure they get the benefits of Ayurveda, which you just heard from Dr. Balu himself. And with this, I want to conclude today's presentation. And now we're going to present few amazing testimonials of some amazing people who have, used the products of Indus Viva and have explored the benefits of the products and also the business at large. Over to Mr. Praveen to present some amazing testimonial of people who have taken advantage of the products and the business.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Prem. So thank you very much for your amazing session, wonderful presentation presented by you. And I request each and everyone here in this gallery to give him a very great applause. Either